Yo, what's up everybody? Have you guys ever wondered what the meta theme for certain game modes is going to be here in AnimeDefenders? We have a bunch of game modes like Tower of Eternity, Challenges, Story Mode, and Leaderboard, and also Hall of Mirrors, and last but not the least, Raids, and the new game mode that's going to be releasing in the next update, which is going to be Portals. And without being said, with that many game modes, which units should you be bringing into these game modes so that you can have the best experience and so that you can perform a lot better? Well, that's what we're going to talk about in today's video. If you aren't subscribed to me, I don't know what you're doing because I literally do secret unit giveaways and gem giveaways almost every week on my Discord. And we just did a 10,000 subscribers secret unit giveaway, and we're gonna do another one for 15,000 subscribers. And if you want to be part of this secret unit giveaway, then all you have to do is to like and subscribe and share this video with your friends, because at 20,000 subscribers, we're gonna be doing another secret unit giveaway. And just for fun, I'm gonna throw in a bunch of gem giveaways as well. So subscribe and join our Discord, and let's move on with this video. Yo! Alright, so first and foremost, let's talk about the story mode, as it is quite literally the easiest game mode of all. So for fun, I'm gonna go to the hardest one, so to show you guys which is actually the best. And the best unit for this is actually going to be perhaps Legion Commander or Pro Gamer right here. Now, the benefits of these is Legion Commander might be easier to get or easier to place than Pro Gamer, because she is only 1,250 gold. On top of that, she also has a bigger range, and she is also a hybrid unit. Well, both of these are hybrid units, or they can both hit air units, but Sung Jin Woo or Pro Gamer can only hit the air units with his summons. On top of that, this person right here, or Legion Commander, well, she also summons units, which pretty much makes her like the Pro Gamer equivalent, but better in some certain scenarios. I don't have to place any other units except maybe a farm unit right here. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And also, you have to bring, in my opinion, Pink Rockstar in almost every game mode except for one, because Pink Rockstar buffs damage and also gives you gold, which makes her absolutely insane. Whichever one you get first is going to be absolutely amazing. But I think I'm going to personally lean into Legion Commander being better for story mode, because she can absolutely solo this and she's very cheap to play, so you could just place one and forget about it. And yeah, that's pretty much the best unit for story mode. By the way, have you heard of Box Loot before? Well, Box Loot is basically the best site in Roblox because it helps you earn rewards by completing easy tasks. And you want to know the best part here? Unlike other sites, they basically don't ask for your password. You don't even need to enter your password, and just enter your username like how I am doing right here, and you're basically good to go. And then once you're signed in, you can basically choose a bunch of offers right here to earn bucks, and bucks point, you can use it to basically withdraw Robux. Now, there's an instruction right here on how to earn and withdraw your bucks coins or bucks points. First one is to create a place. Second, choose amount. Third, withdraw by pressing claim button. Further instructions will come up, and then done. You're basically going to receive your Robux within a couple of days. So go check out Box Loot now because it's awesome. Alright, so we are now here in the story mode, or sorry, Infinite, and I picked this map because it's, in my opinion, one of the cooler looking maps. So there are a few changes that I added, and one of that is going to be Pink Demon Mage. So I said earlier that you should bring Pink Rockstar in almost all game modes except for one, because in Infinite you're gonna need all the units you can get, and you're gonna need all the units you can get, so that means you can only have one farm unit for Infinite. And in my opinion, it can either be Pink Rockstar or Pink Demon Mage, because honestly, both of them are good. Both of them have their advantages and disadvantages. So the clear advantage that Pink Demon Mage has is her ability to stun, which, watch this, okay? So that ability to stun will be very useful for bosses. It will be super useful for bosses, and in my opinion, if you combine that with a Donut Master or Ice Dragon, then you're gonna have a very, 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 very overpowered team. So that's why I could definitely see other people rocking Pink Demon Mage instead of Pink Rockstar. Now, for slow in Infinite mode, because this is Infinite mode and your slow units are gonna be very useful, you don't need Donut Master. I would instead require you or ask you to add Demon King. Now, the reason why I'm going to say Demon King is going to be an absolutely amazing unit is because of one move right here. Okay, so in Demon King Peak, not the normal Demon King. So basically, Demon King Peak, the evolved one, has a very overpowered ability that starts in upgrade 11. So around upgrade 11, he basically starts doing freeze or slow. And he's also a hybrid unit. And on top of that, he also deals more damage than all the other units. Okay, he deals more damage than most of the other slow units, which is one of the reasons why he is very, very overpowered. So he deals like 36,000 damage and he is a 4 placement, which means he will do more damage than most of the support units in the game, like Donut Master or Ice Dragon. That is one of the reasons why he is going to be probably the best support or slow unit for leaderboards. Next game mode is going to be Raids. So unfortunately fortunately Raids is open, so I can show this to you. Now for Raids, it's pretty much the same as story mode because Raids is basically just a harder story. And the only difference with Raids is the enemies are going to be a lot harder and also it's going to be a lot longer. Shadow Dragon is probably going to be great here as well, but the reason why I'm not adding Shadow Dragon into any of these is because who can get Shadow Dragon nowadays? Barely anybody can get Shadow Dragon. So that's why I'm adding these units, because these units, you guys can probably get him, okay? So Legion Commander is still very good because of her damage. Pro Gamer is still going to be very good. Basically, any of these secrets right here are going to be very good for raids because it's just pretty easy. Or I mean, it's just a harder story mode and that's pretty easy. So it's pretty easy as long as you got these units right here. But in my opinion, the best for it would be Gojo. Now, the reason why Gojo would probably be the best for it is because Gojo is a hybrid unit and has a high range. And on top of that, he also has a full area of effect during his max upgrade, which makes him, like, if you place one of him during a raid, you can basically just forget about it because he's gonna solo that entire raid. So since the raids are super long, you could just place one Gojo and max him, and then you're basically free to forget about that raid because he's gonna solo it. So Gojo, in my opinion, is a very good unit for raids because of the length and the difficulty. So now for Tower of Eternity, here's where it gets interesting. Now for Tower of Eternity, I actually removed one of my secrets. I removed Gojo in this Tower of in here because these secrets that I am going to bring in Tower of Eternity, in my opinion, just a lot better, and I'm going to give you reasons why. Okay, so number one, Igris has a debuff, so he can debuff everybody that's gonna be entering that gate right there, which is very overpowered. And Bear King is here because the amount of shields that these bandits have is absolutely insane. That damage alone will not be enough, which is why you're gonna need a unit like Bear King that's basically gonna delete these shields for you and also deal a bunch of damage with his bleed. And then I'll play, yeah, there you go. I place a Pro Gamer and then boom. Now the reason why Pro Gamer is gonna be here is because you are gonna need these summons. These summons are gonna be very overpowered and you're definitely gonna need them. So I placed these summons right here. I don't know why their HP is so low, but yeah. And there you go. This is a very good start already. Then Bloomer is gonna be very good here as well because you're gonna need most of the damage, all of the damage that you can get, especially in the higher waves or in the higher floors. You're gonna need all the damage that you can get in the higher floors, which is why Pink Rockstar is here. But on top of that, guys, Pink Rockstar is also needed so that you can get as much gems as possible or as much gold as possible. We just completed wave 15. It was way too easy, and this is floor 152, by the way. Now for challenges, it's just the same as story mode, so I'm not gonna cover that anymore. For leaderboards, it's basically the same as Infinite. Now let's talk about Hall of Mirrors. Now this game mode is going to be the hardest game mode, but it's not impossible to solo Nightmare. And with the units I'm gonna show you today, they are going to absolutely steamroll the Hall of Mirrors, and let me show you why. And the reason for that is because Legion Commander is very cheap, and also Pro Gamer is very cheap as well, and they also have a lot of range. The most important units for this game mode would actually be would actually be Legion Commander and Gojo, and this is going to be because of their insane range. At max upgrade, I think Legion Commander can pretty much cover a very huge portion of the map. Gojo can also do the same, and Gojo is also full area of effect, which makes them both the best units to add in this game mode right here. The reason why they're very good is because, again, these enemies right here can spawn on any of these doors, which means you will need to pretty much cover, or you will need to have units that have a very huge range, because you can only bring 6 units, and one of that has to be a farm unit. And if you have almighty units, then that's also going to be very difficult because you're only having one placement. So yeah, it's very good to have very large area of effect units, very large range units, because it's going to be more effective. Those are pretty much the best units for Hall of Mirrors. Now that's gonna be it for today's video, guys. Don't forget to check out my Discord and subscribe, and also check out the sponsor of today's video, which is going to be Box Loot. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, everybody. This is the best units for each of these game modes. Don't forget to go check them out, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out, everybody.